Happy Monday, Facebook friends. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit today about resistance. Do you ever feel like you're constantly running up against resistance in life? Like there's just things happening and you just can't quite get past it? And you just start thinking, why is this happening? Why is everything so hard? Why do I got all this resistance to things? I've had a couple of things like that happen lately to me. And so on Friday, I was at the gym with CrossFit and it was horrible. It was a hard workout for me and I couldn't figure out why it was so hard. And I thought, okay, you know what? It's resistance. It's trying to teach me something. So then I started thinking, okay, whenever you're trying to build muscle, in order to build or make your muscle stronger, you've got to tear it down and it'll rebuild stronger. So if you only use 2 to 3 pound weights, you're never going to change. It's always going to stay the same. You've got to use resistance in order to grow and change. Well, the same thing is with life, is that when bad events and bad things are happening to you, that's resistance and there's a lesson there. And sometimes that has to happen in order for you to grow as a person. It's not always fun, but in order to rebuild yourself, sometimes you have to break down, just like with muscle. And so I started realizing the key is that when these bad events or negative people are in your life is to seek out the lesson in it. What am I learning from it? If you're constantly saying, and the woe is me, and everyone's against me, and bad things are constantly happening to me, or this is too hard, you're never going to learn and grow from that, right? You're going to stay the same. So that resistance is there to teach you something. You don't want to stay stuck. And I think once you realize those negative events, people and events are assignments in life. They're assignments in life that are teaching you something to help you grow. That's when you'll see your life start to change. Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you to teach you something. So I think that we ultimately have a say in determining where we end up. And I thought this was very powerful. I heard this the other day. Responsibility is the ability to respond, and you control that. Do you want to respond to those things negatively, or do you want to respond to them positively and say, okay, what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to get? And take that and grow as a person. And it's the same thing with muscle building or muscle getting stronger, because as women, we need muscle to stay strong. You don't necessarily have to be a big bodybuilder or anything like that, but you're going to have to use resistance in order to see that muscle get stronger. If you just stay where you are and you stay in your comfort zone, you're never going to grow and you're never going to change, right? Same thing with life. When you run up against resistance, own it and enjoy it, and understand that there's a lesson to be learned, and don't get stuck in the woe is me. Because if all you ever do is sit there and deconstruct, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? You are never, ever going to change. So, number one, figure out why things are happening and the lesson that you're supposed to learn in it, and then move on and take that lesson and move on. And then, for goodness sake, pick up a heavier than 3 pound weight. All right, so you guys all have fun. Don't look at the sun today, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm totally over this eclipse thing. I really don't care. So I hope y'all have a wonderful Monday, and then I will see you back here next Monday with maybe some other kind of weird life lesson. Have a wonderful week.